And like at the end of the day, me, I was like, okay, if these niggas can do it, I can do it live, bro. You know, a lot of like practice and stuff like that. Me, I was in the basement. Put it in work, fam. You know, I'm listening to these guys' tunes, fam. You know,
Tell me a bit more about your introduction to music.
I was always fucking with music, you know. I always listened to music since I was a youngin.
this guy always thought he was a rapper. Fam.
Always,
fam.
just like Wiz
You know?
Khalifa. Days, I used to rap all the songs.
You know what? There's a lot of inspiration. Well, yo, tell us about. Okay, well, tell us about your other track.
First song
Toxic
to-
Love is a like these music videos for one are really good music videos.
Don't label, I'm just trying to fuck shit. See, I don't want your loyalty, I just want your love. Got you running around in circles trying to figure what it was. I can be your friend. Hope you really understand that I can. Know I'm highly in demand. Used to be my wifey, but I see you as a fan. Never thought I'd find a girl and make her my wife. All these other hoes be trapping, they just go for one night. Got me feeling some type of way I never felt and I like. I'm not good expressing feelings.
Straight facts. Again, you already know Sosa on the cut.
Yes, sir. And your man's Ace in the building. And today, we have emerging South Sudanese independent artists, FTG Reggie, Lowkey Gwap in the building.
Hey.
Yes, you heard me.
Yeah.
Rich in the building. Thanks for coming, brothers.
Thank you so much.
Relax. Lowkey, appreciate you, brother. Straight, man. Get this cracking. So, y'all are both from South Sudan, right? Originally. So, can you tell us a little bit about, like, you know, how it's like back home? Have you guys been back home since? And how's it being South Sudanese?
I'm gonna let Guap talk about back home because I haven't been back home yet. You know?
Okay.
Like back home, like we're obviously immigrants. You know, we came from South Sudan, and like we came when we were really young and stuff like that. And like obviously South Sudan is like they fought for 20 years for independence. You know, SPLA. You know, that's the rebel force or whatever. And we like John Garang is somebody that led that rebellion, and like he's very known. A lot of people, South Sudanese, know John Garang, and like South Sudan, we're very old people, you know, like we're Nilotic people, you know, and like when you talk about ancient Nubia, and like, you know, those, when you talk about the like ancient Egypt when the warriors were so tall, you know, those were the South Sudanese.
That's quite the history.
So yeah, like South Sudan is we're both from South Sudan, even though a lot of people, like, even though like say for example Reggie hasn't been for a long time, but we still hold that South Sudan, like
That
we
pride,
have that pride, you know, I got you know, like I was lucky to go in 2011 for the independence and stuff like that, and like it was a really good experience, you know, because like when I was there and stuff like that, you don't really take it in, you know, like you're like, damn, like me, I didn't take it in when I was 11 years old, but like now I look back and it's like, yo, wow, like I got to see my people, fam, like seeing a different way of life, seeing how it started, you know, like, bro, like the food, like it's like, and like seeing that so much bloodshed, like, and we finally got our country, you know, and the Independence Day was on the 11th, you know, and like on the 9th, my bad, the 9th, and like what's it called? People, we fought, like my uncles, fam, his dad, his uncles, fam, everybody was fighting, fam. You know, my dad was the only one to be sent out, you know, out of his brothers, you know, to be like he was sent to the north, you know, and like if he didn't get sent out, you know, like a lot of people, like I'm gonna tell you, a lot of people died, fam. Like a lot of people died, fam, you know, and like it's just like growing up as kids, you know, like you hear your mom crying on the phone, fam. You're like, yo, this person died this time, this person died, and you don't understand as a kid, you know, but like it's like, yo, like, bro, South Sudanese, like the reason why we carry so much pride is because we struggled so much, fam, you know, and it's generational, fam. We, even though like our parents, fam, they had us, bro, trauma is passed down.
Yeah, it's a generational trauma.
It's a generational trauma, so we're trying to fight.
It
I think we
also
drink so much. Like,
it also gives
I'm telling you, bro.
in that sense, What I was gonna say, like, you know, given your experience at 11 years old compared to now, it gave you so much more perspective, right?
Perspective.
You're able to, you know, realize what you've been through, and it's not only that. appreciate what you have and appreciate the independence that you
Exactly.
have, and also understand that
Exactly.
mortality isn't free, right?
It's not
People
free,
people
fam.
die every day for a
For
leading
freedom,
cause. Yeah,
for
a leading
freedom, fam. They
cause.
died for
Yeah,
freedom, and like we get to eat the fruits of their
labor.
labor,
Yeah,
you know?
I agree with
So
you.
like it's always we have to know and remember. And like my uncle, for example, he was a general in the military too.
Hmm.
And like Reggie's dad is also a high ranking official in the military, So like we both come from military families, and like we know, like me personally, I was fascinated by South Sudan, the war, and like all this type of stuff and stuff like that. So like I'm into history,
Hmm.
So like I know the history, but like at the end of the day, like a lot, we're the product of struggle, fam.
You know what? Leading to my next question, since you guys, you carry that Sudanese pride, and you carry that long history with that trauma, overcoming the adversity. How does it carry over to your music?
Well, we're just poetic people, fam.
Hmm.
Even if in Denka and where our languages, fam, everything's a simile, everything's a metaphor. I'm sure in Somalian too, and a lot of different African languages,
Hmm.
everything is a simile, everything's a metaphor, everything's a language technique,
Yeah,
and like everything is they're trying to describe it in a simple form so that anybody can
yeah,
understand,
relate a
so like
message.
it relates, like,
Yeah.
bro, this guy is different with the melodies and the rhyme schemes and everything. I don't know how he does it, fam. And like it's like it's in us, fam,
Yeah.
me, I only been rapping for like I picked it up quick, but like at first I didn't know how these
Yeah.
niggas were doing it.
Oh.
And like at the end of the day, me, I was like, okay, if these niggas can do it, I can do it live, bro,
Yeah.
And bro, it took a lot of like practice and stuff like that. Me, I was in the basement, dark,
Yeah, just
dark lights off, fam. Put it in work, fam. I'm listening to these guys' tunes, fam.
Yeah.
I'm listening to Reggie's tunes. I'm listening to what's it called, More Than Wishes. I'm listening to Rainy Days. I'm listening to even the unreleased, the
Yeah.
unreleased, fam. And bro, like when I tell you, like these guys there's levels to this shit, fam.
Mhm.
There's really levels to this shit. And me, I had to understand, there's levels to this shit. And even when I first started rapping, I didn't want to come to Reggie right away, fam, and be like, yo, I want to feature, because it's like I wasn't ready,
Yeah.
I couldn't like I wouldn't be able to hang, fam,
Yeah.
and that's why
You had to build your
I had
craft
to build
first.
my
Yeah.
craft,
It
and then
makes
now me,
sense.
I pop out,
Yeah,
so like,
facts. I
Even
appreciate that.
growing up too, fucking, we used to go to a lot of pseudo
yeah,
parties,
bro, we
and then
can't,
all the tribes would come together. They always had like our tribal music.
yeah,
Yeah.
So the moms and the aunties will come on stage and they do
Yeah.
the little songs and everything, and then
And
like
just vibe.
that's where we get our melodies and like our
yeah.
high pitch.
I was just about to ask you, like, tell me a bit more about your introduction in music. That's-
I was always fucking with music. I always listened to music since I was a youngin.
This guy
I think
always thought he was a rapper, fam.
always,
Always,
always
fam.
just like Wiz
You know?
Khalifa days. I used
I
to rap
couldn't
all
Of
his
wait.
course,
songs, nigga.
there's a lot of inspiration, a
You
lot of.
know, Drake is a big part of that too.
But
But
where was it? Like, what was the crucial moment where you're like, hey, you know what? This is what I want to pursue. Music is.
I mean, you started with
it's
Drake like in 2000,
Yeah.
like early, like 2007, 2008.
2000s Drake, 2000.
You're riding with Drake like comeback season.
Yeah,
You're listening to comeback season.
yeah.
All right, all
One
right.
thing I can say about Reggie, fam, and Toka and all these niggas,
Yeah.
bro, like me, I was in the UK, but I was watching these niggas on Facebook and watching what they were doing and shit like that.
When'd you come from UK?
Yeah.
I moved in 2012 and came back in 2016,
Okay.
So like me, I'm watching these niggas, and bro, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, these niggas, bro, I'm telling you, the shit that they pulled off in that high school, fam, the drip, fam.
Because yesterday when like a grade 5, Dr. FJ, we used to come. Everybody would have their skinny jeans different color. My boy would come with blue, the next guy come with orange,
Yeah, yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Then the big
Remember
girls
that?
should be like,
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. They would do
then
those
we had the
when.
snapbacks to top it off.
Yes.
No swag, but
Bro, I'm telling you, bitches were still still wanted these niggas, fam.
niggas used to.
Me,
Shit.
bro, I'm talking to, because me, I'm from afar, but like
Mm.
I'm just like, fuck, wish I. Go showers. Me, I'm when I'm in the UK, I'm like I'm having fun and stuff like that. But like I'm like fuck, bro. Like I'm seeing their jams, fam. I'm seeing all this. But me, I'm having my own type of like my own experience. You know, like me, like in the UK, for example, there's no pseudos, fam. So when I came to school, fam, I had to fight for my life. These niggas were like, yo, who's this dark nigga trying to make fun of me and my brothers, fam? I'm like, yo, do you know what? After I'm like, yo, now I'm coming from Cotto, and the reason why me, I used to have bear fights when I was a kid, bro. I always used to fight, you know, and I always knew how to fight, you know. So like me, I go there, fam, straight, bro. This nigga's talking on me and my brothers, fam. I'm like, what? Me, I'm at 18. I'm in grade 8. I'm usually in grade 7. It would be grade 7 here, you know. So boom. This nigga tried. She's whatever. Long story short, I'm like, come, bro. We go. This guy's in grade 11, grade 10. You know, he's way bigger than me. But long story short, I get fucked up, fam. You know? But like we're fighting for at least 15 seconds, okay?
Yeah.
Before niggas are like, Allah, I'm giving these nigga, you know, I'm giving 1-2. This nigga gives me he gives me a holy punch. He gives me a holy punch, bro. Because when he punches me, fam, I see the light, fam. I see the light, fam. I'm like, Allah, I'm looking. I'm like, oh my God, fam. I'm like, but like, long story short, after that, I got respect from the whole school.
Yeah.
And like, long story short, like as I grow older, grade 9, grade 10, me, I'm chilling with like the niggas, you know. I'm from a place called Graham Park, you know, from in the UK, and that's NW9. All my niggas are from there.
It's in London?
In London, you know. And like, what's it called? Like when I was from there, I started chilling with those niggas, bro. Just growing up because you know when you're a hood nigga, bro, you just gravitate to like when you're a kid coming from the hood, bro, you gravitate to hood niggas, you know, when you're there, you know. So like the people that were like me, fam, I gravitated towards them, you know. So like when I gravitated towards them, I grew up like a lot of people started to know me. In the UK, I'm known as KD, you know.
Okay.
You know, so like when I was there, like people started to know me, and like long story short, this nigga when we were older, fam, we're cool, you know, but he was shook at me before, and like after when I started to get older, he's like, yo, bro, I'm sorry, bro, like you know this and that, but like it was all good, you know, but like it like you know when character development,
Yeah. No, listen, man. Growth was what happened, right? Now, guys, I gotta ask y'all, like, tell us a bit, you know, about when you guys started to take music seriously, you know, how you guys started to actually record and to actually release music. I want to hear from you, Reggie, and I want to hear from you, Lowkey.
So pretty much fucking Toko was the first one out of all of us, actually.
Yeah. Is he in right now? I think he's in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Free up, you know, he's about to be home soon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fucking, he started doing this shit first. It was him and G-Buck. They were doing this shit. And then I remember like it was yesterday, man.
And what's that? How old were you at that point?
Probably like 2018, I want to say.
2018?
17, like
17? Okay.
17, like end of 17 or
Mhm.
18.
She can't be my man, she for the
Exactly.
game.
Oh,
Back from school one day, and then the homie's driving us home, and then Bucks was on the aux. He played his song, and I'm like, bro, who the fuck is this? He's like, yo, this is me. I'm like, what? I'm like, how the hell? How'd you do this? He's like, oh, what do you mean how I do? I'm like, how did you put your voice over the beat and make the song? Like, like I was so like dumbfounded. I'm like, yo, I didn't know niggas can do that.
Right, it's captivating.
So he's like, yo, just come with me to the studio. So I came with him to the studio one day, and then he was recording on the next song, and then I seen how he did it. Then I told Toka, bro, yo, Bucks is in the studio, he's making songs. I'm like, yo, let's try something. And then Toka already had his laptop set up. We had a little like $20 mic, the blue mic.
Yeah.
So he made us like one track. I think it was called Authority.
Yeah.
And he played it at school, and the whole school was fucking with it.
I remember that one.
Okay, let's do something else.
I mean, I was going to school in Canada. I heard that song.
In Canada, you heard that song. You seen a little Mr. and Miss Williamson's kids.
So when we went in Toka's basement, and then we put up like 2 mattresses, like twin sizes, that we put in the corner, and we threw like the mic over the little. You know how they have the little, like the beams on the we threw that shit over there, and then we had like the laptop on the computer stand, and then we made Run It Up, and then after that we made Meant to Be. So then we made it the same way in the basement type shit, and then we took it to the cave, and that's when I first started recording at the cave. Me, Toka, Metro, and everything. After that, I was at home. I was chilling at home. I was with my homie Bolas. So I'm sleeping, and then I wake up. I'm an early bird. So sometimes I wake up 5 in the morning. Sometimes I wake up 6. You know. So I woke up. I was just bored, and I went on my phone. I was playing some King Von beats, and then I found a clout beat, And then I woke up my home. I'm like, yo, listen to this beat. Listen to this beat. It's like, yo, this is hard. You have something? And I just started going in my head, doing some little melodies, rhymes, and everything. And then I came up with the hook for Cloud. And then I'm like, yo, listen to this. You heard it? He's like, bro, drop it right now.
That's the one.
Drop it right now.
Drop it right now. Just made the hook. It's not even done. Then I made my little hook. So the way the song was, you know how my hook is at the end?
Yeah.
At first, it was in the beginning. So it goes hook and then my verse. And then I put Toka on it. So me and Toka went to the studio. He made his verse, and it was just me and then Toka. And then I told Metro, I played Metro the song. He's like, yo, I need to hop on this. So we opened up a space, and then we put him in it. But then the way Toka came in, I told him, yo, you know what? Take my verse, put it in the end, and then put Toka's verse there, put Metro's verse, and I put my verse at the end again. So then we left it like that. Shot the music video. We told everybody in the block, everyone come outside. You know?
Right. Now, pause. What happened with the white boys in Canada? What they say when they seen Cloud?
Yeah.
When I tell you, fam, I'm like, because my parents, when we moved back from the UK, they're like, yo, you're not moving back to Cotto. You're not going to NB, fam. We're going to a place called B. Like, I'm not going to even get you know, like we're going to a place, bro. Yeah, but like long story short, we move out the block, fam, and like my parents are like, yo, like fam, like you're not going back there. So I'm in Canada. I'm going to All Saints High School, grade 11 and 12.
Right. Classic high school.
Yeah.
So bro, I'm eating, my nigga. And one of the things is like, yo, like I'm hearing these guys in music, fam. Everybody's like, yo, like how like they hear she can't be my man, she for the gang. And I'm like, everybody, long story short, like it's just like there was just a wave of just energy, fam. There was just
people were
feeling it.
Right.
And it was just like me, I know these niggas, fam. I'm like, yo, these niggas, bro, we grew up together, fam. Like I'm just like I'm pushing it to the max. And like even when I go out to Halifax and like niggas already know these niggas.
Oh yeah.
You know?
So, okay, like, so Halifax plugged in.
Bro, you know? So
Halifax plugged in with your shit.
Yeah. So like niggas already know, fam. They know Rainy Days. They know what's it called, Clout. They know all these songs, fam.
Sorry to cut you off, but tell me, how do we get from that situation to you understanding, you know what, I want to do rap, you working on your craft, and now you're doing interviews with Reggie?
Me, I was a football player, fam. I'm a football player, you know?
Okay.
So like I stayed in my lane, you know? So like when these guys are doing their rap shit, I'm like, okay, let me just do my shit, you know? Like I'm not a rapper, fam. I'm like, the thing is, I went to school with Young Cuddy, you know?
Okay.
And Young Cuddy was doing his rap shit. I was his hype man, you know? So like I would always be around, but me, I was cool with being like, yo, not being in the spotlight, fam. I was cool with supporting my people, you know? So it was like, but it was only until when Metro passed, I was like, yo, fam, like I have to, fam, you know, because like it was like it's just like an obligation. I had to step in. I had to step into my purpose, you know.
Yes.
And I felt like I was going through a lot, and the time Metro's passing really got to me mentally, fam. And like I was really going through a lot, you know. And like at the end of the day, when I got out of what I went through, I was just like, yo, I'm gonna go full force into this shit, you know. And like I did like a year and a half, bro, full just studio 2 times a week, fam, for a whole year and a half, fam, you know. Just putting in some work.
Just putting in some work.
Yeah, just putting in work, you know. And like I dropped my first song. Like I had $500 to my name. I was like, fuck it, going to the studio.
Just make something happen.
Like
invest in yourself.
I made a song called Poetic Pain, put $50 on the song, and then put $500 on the video, and then dropped it. And bro, within the first couple of days, it was at like 7K, you know, 7K, and that was with no promotion, you know. And I was like, Allah, man, I was just like, bro, if I get 2K, fam, I'm doing this shit for good, you know. I was like, if I get 2K, fam, I'm doing this shit for good, fam, you know. So boom, 7K, I'm lit. I'm lit. I'm like, yo, niggas are like, okay, and niggas are like, easy, you know. And like, it was a good feeling. I was like, yo, I'm talking real stuff, you know. Like in Poetic Pain, it's like I ain't been feeling like myself lately. I've been feeling different. Been through things that made me see shit clear. That's why I keep my distance. Lost my cousin to these streets. Swear to God, I really miss him. Paranoia got the best in me. So smoke and get a lift.
Okay.
You don't know about what I hold up deep inside me. Got twin Glocks and they looking like they signed me. I know who be down to ride, they poster right beside me. Down but on my dick, I had to get it by my lonely.
Yeah, I made that song when I was in a dark place, and I never knew that like it could go like it's like it could touch other people, you know. And like I made it, and people are telling me, "Yo, like fam, I felt that, you know, like bro, like keep doing your thing, you know." People in Australia, fam, people in Uganda, Kenya, fam, you know, they're fucking with me, you know. So I'm like, okay, me, I can really go somewhere with this. And like I always was a motivational guy. I always like to post videos and stuff like that just to
You're very
uplift
active on
people,
social
you
media.
know? Yeah, you know. So like I do that. Like I like to do that just to uplift, because music is a vibration. It has the power to change people's
It does.
emotions, you
It
know?
really
So
does.
like it's like as we're getting older, I even talked to Reggie about this, is like we have to think about what we put in our music, fam, because like, bro, we're affecting people,
Of
fam, you
course.
know, like,
You
you
want
know,
people to be able to relate to the message that you're putting out
exactly.
there,
But
right?
it's realness too.
Yeah,
Life is the good, bad, and the ugly. You have to
of course.
understand that too, you know. And like, this is entertainment, and what sells the best is sex, money, and murder, fam.
Yeah,
You know, but you have to find a balance, because life is about balance, you know.
of
So like,
course.
it's like we're trying to find a balance in what we making entertainment, putting our lives in it, and making good music too, you know?
Yeah.
So like it's like, yeah.
You will need to find balance in what you put out there too, right?
Exactly,
Because
exactly.
at the end of it all, what do you, okay, I have another question, but this is a good follow. What do you want to be remembered for?
Me, I want to be remembered from my heart, fam. I want to be remembered for what I've done for people, and I want to be remembered for like not for my money, not for my like the things that I have, but like my impact on
Mhm.
people. Because the reason why I like motivation is because the highest act, human act, is to inspire another human. That karma goes on forever, fam. That
Mhm.
person influences someone, then that person influence, and it's longer than you know. So like I want to be remembered for my heart. I want to be remembered for the things that I've done, and the people that I've impacted positively, not negatively, you know.
Of course.
Yeah.
Another follow-up for you. What do you think is more important? Do you think motivation or discipline?
Discipline for sure,
Mhm.
because you
Strong.
have to be disciplined in order. A man cannot learn without discipline,
Mhm.
you know. So like if you want to learn anything, you can't learn it without discipline. You have to discipline your mind, and discipline is something that I'm working on right now,
You
you
got to
know.
show up every day,
You have
right?
to show up every
Yeah.
day, fam. And it's like just like football, fam, you know, like you have to, in order to be the best,
You
there's a
have to show.
price tag on that,
Yeah.
fam, and you have to, it's time,
It is
you
the
know.
equivalent
You know,
exchange, right?
it's equivalent exchange,
You
you
give
know.
as much. Look, you will only get as much as you
You
give, right?
give, fam.
Yeah,
And the same
exactly
thing
it.
goes with energy, fam. I'm a firm believer that if I exude like positive energy, I'm gonna receive that. Even if something like anything can happen in this life. This life is unpredictable. It's
Mhm.
risky, you know.
Mhm.
At the end of the day, you can this is statistics, fam. You know, you can plan your outcome. You know, if you're gonna go here, or this might happen, the possibility of this happening is this much, you know.
The
Or
probability.
the probability,
Yeah,
you know. So
probability.
like that's how I try to look at things, because like it's like at
It's
the end of
risk
the
assessment.
it's risk
That's
assessment,
really
you
what it
know.
is, right? You got
Exactly,
to assess
exactly,
the risk and make sure
exactly,
you're assessing all
exactly.
your possibilities. Hey, good chat.
Hmm,
Question for you, FTG.
hmm, hmm.
How did you come up with your
I didn't even come up with it, to be honest.
name?
One of the older homies was talking with
One of the
Toka.
OGs?
Yeah.
Nah, we don't have OGs.
No, we don't listen to no one.
One of the, because I'm a young boy, you know,
Yeah,
I'm like one of the youngest out of all my
yeah,
friends type shit. So
yeah.
all my friends are older homies to me.
Mm.
So it was Toka and one of my other homies, and then they were talking about it, and then the guy's just like, "Yo," he just said some dumb shit. He's like, "Yo, man, are you guys for the gang? Like, yo, dude, the bitches,
For the
you know,
gang.
bitches for the gang, right?"
Yeah,
And then Toka's like, "No, bitches for the gang."
for the
And I
gang.
think, oh, that's it. I guess so. That was pretty
Yeah.
much it. The two people, you know.
That went down.
She can't be my man. She for the gang.
Now, I want to know. Well, we want to know a straight fit accent. That right, Sosa?
Of course.
What were your first and strongest musical influences? You know, and that you can remember. And who are you listening to right now? This question goes for you, FTG Reggie, and
Mhm.
obviously for you, Lowkey Gwap.
Both of you
I used to
guys.
listen to everything. Back in the days when I was young, I was listening to Bruno Mars, Eminem, Drake, Lil Wayne,
Mm-hmm.
even fucking Wiz Khalifa.
I didn't expect the list for you to mention Bruno Mars.
Yeah, I used to listen to the guy too.
Okay.
You know, Lighters,
Yeah.
Grenade, all those stuff when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, what most of this to Lil Durk, Lil Baby, No
Mm-hmm.
Cap, Rilo,
Mm-hmm.
Meek Mill.
Mm-hmm. No 6ix9ine, no Ghana.
Gonna.
You know these cases they be setting you up. I just say this should go for Wednesday.
Yeah.
Well, yo, why? But why
Care
do
about
it?
none of that. Music shit. The music's good. The music.
Music polys.
Like what?
They kill for
Half
clout.
these people that are talking about the bullshit. Half these people that talk about the bullshit, they don't know nothing about nothing.
Nothing about the
No
system.
cap.
They don't even know the nigga, and they're like, "Oh, you some shit."
Yeah.
Move.
That was funny to see non-street people care about street polys like they living in the hood. Like,
Right?
stop it.
Yeah. And
You
the street
went to
niggas.
all things.
That's what I was saying. So I'm like, yo, the street niggas commenting on that shit.
Yeah.
Most of them are not even from where they're from.
No, of course
They
not.
don't even know what's going on. They're just putting their 2 cents in. Like, brother, you don't know the guy. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. It doesn't affect you at all.
Yeah, it's
You listen to the music or not? Who cares? It has nothing to do with you.
And they're
Let
just
it play out.
putting
Don't be
people
a
down,
writer.
you
Don't
know?
be a wave writer. Just because
Yeah.
everyone's hating on the man, you want to hop on the wave.
Hop on
you
the
know?
wave,
If
facts.
you like him, you like him. If you don't like him, you don't like him. You don't have to put it out there. No one cares.
Yeah.
You know?
What about you, Lowkey? Where'd you start? I agree.
Yeah, I started started music.
Well, no, your first musical influences could
Musical
be much
Okay,
before,
okay. When
you
I was
listening to
youth,
the
fam,
FTG crew.
yeah, I started listening to Lil Wayne. I started listening to Bruno Mars. I was listening to, bro, I can't lie, I was listening to Nicki Minaj, fam.
It's okay.
Oh, yeah, she's hard.
It's all good.
She's
It's
hard,
all
man.
good.
It's not wrong.
You know Nicki Minaj made it for niggas who like, yo, I can do this on the record. Like, hey, yeah.
Great Woman for Life. That's still one of my top favorites.
Nicki Minaj is a strong song.
But like
I love that new song with Corla Ray too.
for real.
Yeah, I hear you, Nicki. Okay. And what do you listen to now?
Yeah, I was listening, like right now I listen to a lot of different types of music. I also grew up like in the UK really influenced me too, you know. I came up off of Nines, Potter Paper, K Coke. Actually K Coke I'm talking to him in the DMs now. He's a legend,
Right.
you know. I used to really look up to that guy, fam.
Yeah.
And like I also listened to like Northside Benji,
Northside
like
Benji.
J.I., like Lil TJ, Lil Baby. Like
Okay.
I listen to a large, but like Whitney Houston, Jivion,
shit,
like
range.
SZA, you know. So I listen to a different like I'm a singer too, you know. I like R&B too, you know. So like I listen to a large variety of music, you know. Yeah.
I have a kind of a two-part question. So the first part easy. So, what are some of the difficulties that you guys find in general as being a rapper, right? Essentially, you want your music to be out there. Sometimes, you guys have your fans, you guys have your people that like genuinely enjoy your music. How do you take criticism essentially? Like you'll have negative criticism, you'll have people that don't fuck with your music essentially, right?
Very good
Like
question.
me, I'm gonna start. It's just like me, what I really want is to create a safe environment for people to be creative in Ottawa, you
Yeah.
know? Because at the end of the day, like we're just trying to be creative, we're trying to express ourselves, you know? And like people a lot of people are haters, fam, you know? A lot of people just want to hate on you for no reason, you know? Like at the end of the day, like a lot of people, fam, don't know them from a can of paint, haven't done anything to them, fam. But when they see you, fam, it's on site,
Yeah.
you know? So like this culture of just beef, like yo, like I just want to beef this guy just to beef this guy,
Culture of
fam.
negativity, yeah.
Negativity, fam, is dead, fam, you know?
Yeah.
Because bro, one thing is like, bro, people can actually get hurt out here, fam,
Of
in
course.
both ways, you know?
Of
Like,
course.
bro, it's like it's not good to look when you look for problems, fam, they will find you, fam.
Of course.
I really move with positivity. I try my best to not like me. I don't steal from anybody, fam. I don't like. I really try to do the right thing because I know that things can come back, you know.
Of course.
So
Karma
like
is a
the
thing,
karma
right?
is a thing, you know. So like I really feel that it's just it's difficult being first of all it's being difficult being a black man. Second of all, being a South Sudanese black man, fam, you know, because the police, everybody, they look at us in a certain light, fam, you know. And it's like what did I really do to like
To merit your hate.
you know,
Yeah.
to merit this hate? Because like at the end of the day, me, I'm just trying to make music, you know. And it's like I'm trying to really up my status so that I can have business opportunities, like feed my family. I want a family one day. I want a wife, you know, I want kids, you know. I want to put my family on. I want to put them in position, you know. But like it's hard when people are just such haters, and like this is the side of Ottawa that because if I tell people from Canada, fam, that it's like this, fam, they'll be like, yo, you're exaggerating, fam. What are you talking about? You know? They don't even see it, fam.
Not everyone has the same perspective, right?
They don't see they don't see it, but this is the underground. This is the underground of this capital city that they don't want to see, you know. And it's like, yo, I would be lying if I said if I go downtown, I don't look over my shoulder, fam, you know, because it's like, yo, I don't know it's not what I'm on, fam. It's what they're on.
It's,
you know,
you pay a price and you take a risk.
Exactly,
you know, especially in music. Like any other type of entertainment, there's always going to be some type of risk
exactly. But
associated with
even
it.
a politician has to.
International politics, yes.
Even a politician has to. You know? Anything you do at a high level, if you're a basketball player, you're a politician, you're a singer, whatever. There's a risk.
There's a risk on your back.
It's a target on your back, you know. And like at the end of the day, I was really thinking about it. I was like, yo, fam, before I jumped into the show, I was like, do you really want this? Like, is this what you really want to do, fam? But I was like, yo, I can't be scared, fam. I ain't no bitch, fam. This is my passion, fam, you know? And it's like, at the end of the day, like, I'm going to have to, if things come, we're going to have to deal with them, you know? And it's like, I really believe that everything is written. And if I put the right intention out and I know where I go, I move militant, nothing will happen. If something does happen, like it is like it was meant to be,
it's
you know.
growth and development.
Growth and development. Also to add on to that shit too. I feel like the hardest part about being a rapper is just the perspective everybody has on you, what you rap about. No one can, you can't, like, you know, people judge you by the cover, you know, they judge a book by its cover.
Right.
So they'll see you doing your music stuff, talk about your life, your experiences, everything, but they'll never have a conversation with you one-on-one, face-to-face, but then they'll judge you off what you put out. So I had a lot of people, you know,
words,
I had a lot of people tell me, yo, fam, you're actually like a cool guy, like you're really down to earth, man.
Whatever.
Like, what the fuck do you think?
Whatever gave you the
there was like just be maybe one-sided, maybe.
They'll try to put you in a stereotype because, like, yo, you guys are just all from the outside looking in. Like, if you actually want to know about someone, ask the right questions. Talk to
actually
people.
Try to get to know them.
Don't listen to what you're hearing from the grapevine or what this is that.
You have to see it in the perspective.
Yo, man, you know, I'm not gonna lie, me, I don't bite. Like,
I agree.
All these people that are shutting down the shows, but stop all that shit. Let us express ourselves. Let us.
That little TJ show was the last one they canceled.
Cancel that shit. Hip hop is a big part of the city. Even whether they want to see it or not, there's a lot of artists with so much talent on each end, east side, west side, south side. It's just people think as soon as everyone gets together in the building, it's all chaotic. It's all
maybe the police department is doing devil's advocate here. Maybe they're just thinking like, oh, we don't want it to get like Toronto or get out of control, you know.
Fuck them. If they're scared, tell them to come do security. If they're scared,
they don't want to work. They don't want to work, bro.
Tell them come do security.
They feel like they look at Toronto cops. They're like, we don't want to get to where they're at, you know.
And if you even look at, bro, like we are immigrants, and if you look at the root of us, like as Africans, you know, music is such a big part of our culture. You know, like music from the start of our origins, fam. Music is a part of our lives, you know, and it's like it's a way of expression, and it's a way to stop because bro, like it's a universal language, and it doesn't have to go that far. If you have a problem with someone, fam, and you don't have to diss them on the song, but like what I'm saying is you can put your emotion, you can put that energy into something creative, fam. If you're heartbroken, you don't have to go diss this shorty, fam. You don't have to, you know.
Finds a lane for every movie might be in, right? Listen to All My Life by Lil Durk. They're like, nah, that's in a few years. They want to listen to, you know, the aggressive shit, you know? Some niggas, maybe they felt like, you know what, this happened. I want to let them know that's how I feel.
Yeah, blicky.
You know? But life, like God rest his soul, after FTG Metro past? Like y'all must have had so much emotions from I want to get out of there to I want revenge. So all that being said, I look at this and I'm like, man, like music has such an impact on how you view people and what you say. You know, y'all got a big responsibility.
Yeah,
Real talk.
Power, there's
Real
much
talk.
power in what you say. Words hold a lot of power, you know?
Yeah.
Because we have like rap. Yeah, continue.
Yeah, that's all I was
Okay.
saying.
Okay, but rappers have more influence than the president, fam. I'm telling you, socially and like they have more money, obviously. But when we're talking about influence and as like if you talk about Little Baby, fam, if Little Baby wants like his followers to do something, they're gonna do it, fam. So it's like at the end of the day, we have a big responsibility.
Y'all do, man. Y'all really do. What part of the process really excites you guys the most? And what aspect discourages you two the most?
What excites me the most is when you're done recording and then you're listening to what you just recorded.
Right.
That's a different type of like feeling. I ask this guy every time we're in the studio, you know, everyone will be just, you know, everyone's like, quiet, everyone will be quiet, be quiet. You'll lay on a verse, then you'll come back in the room and they'll be like, yo, play that, play that. Then you hear it, and then that's like, so like when you have a hard ass beat
and you can't
and you're
even
trying to fucking like, you know, you can do some crazy shit on it, and you're just trying, and nothing's coming off.
They're like,
pissing me off, you know.
Just for the game.
Just drop it, just leave it for the day. Don't you can't keep going.
No, I hear you.
Yeah, that's
Well, writer's block for you too, and then Lowkey Gwap, tell us like what is your best feeling, you know, when you're doing creating music.
My best feeling is when it's not fully, but when someone, especially when it's a deep song, people can resonate with it. They can feel like it makes them feel better. It uplifts them, you know, uplifts their spirit. That's the best feeling that I get from it. You know, it's not because at the end of the day, when you're a muse fam, you're just the muse fam. You know, you're the instrument. You know, so like you're doing it for the people. You know, like at the end, you're doing it for yourself, but you're doing it for the people, fam. To be able to, the thing about an artist is that you can describe things that people are feeling that they don't know how to describe, fam. You know, so the thing is when you talk about someone like Jay-Z, you know, like he's talking about not only like economical things, he's talking about like emotional things, he's talking about just the struggle in general, and like I feel like I'm still learning how to really put my real authentic everything into my music, you know, because it's like my music is authentic, but it can be more authentic, you know, like say for example, like when I say like I want to be able to get, because you have to go deep within yourself, you know, especially tapping into those emotions that you don't usually want to, other people don't want to see, you know, because I had to really look at myself, fam, in the mirror, fam, look at my insecurities, look at my what's it called, my be vulnerable with myself, look at the things that happened to me, you know, and ask myself why did this happen, or yo, like how am I going to turn this into something positive, you know? So like my creative process is definitely like what really, when I tapped into music really is when I started to look at it more as in a spiritual sense, you know?
Exactly.
In a spiritual sense, because music is spiritual, you know?
I hear you. So for you, right, in this sense, you have to go through a period of introspection. Right? I would imagine you have to go deep within yourself to, you know, find the lyrics and find the music that you actually want to put out there, right? Because you have to go through that period of time and reflect to actually have it carried over to your music. All right. Well, yo, hey, that's actually dope. A lot of people should do a lot of introspection.
It's
People
easy
don't
to
even.
make like, you
It's
know,
easy to
like
just
a drill song, whatever. But if you want to make a love song, how you actually feel, it's hard for you to say how you feel.
You actually feel, fam.
It's because it takes a lot of strength.
It takes courage,
because you know, because I'm not gonna lie, I made a couple of love songs and yo, who the fuck you talking about? Don't watch that.
The groupies. Line number 42 was it for me, FTG?
Love, I'm sorry, love.
She can't be my man.
The team
really separate my love life from
the music, you know?
Yeah. When you're an artist, you portray yourself like this.
Yeah.
then once you start putting your personal shit, like your love life and everything, then it's out for the public to view, for them to judge, for them to put their 2 cents in the mix.
Yes.
And you know how girls are sometimes.
Comments.
They hear the comments of that, and then they start overthinking shit. It's like, okay, what if this person is speaking this, and then it just fucks up everything. You know?
Yeah, that's
trying to
fair.
keep my shit to the side. No one knows, you know.
When you're talking about like having a fan base that listens to you and wants, because when you talk about like someone like Drake, fam, I know people that are literally, yo, Drake, fam, like, fam, is what does he eat, fam, what does he do, fam, on a basis, fam, yo, trying to get his boxers, fam. Yo, these shorties are weirdos, fam. No, not all of them, but you know what I mean, you know. But there's people that are very, very intertwined with these people, and the thing is, when you're an artist, people want to be like you. They want to figure you out. They want to, you know, they're inspired by you.
They want to know everything about you. They want to know what you eat, what you do. Me, I feel like I don't really say too much about it. Like, people see FTG Reggie, they see the music, they see that shit. They don't really know what they don't too deep. Me, I don't like all my personal shit. Go ahead.
You had that shooting, like you were totally innocent, but nonetheless, it made the blogs, it made the news. You know what I mean? Anytime there's your name involved, right? They're trying to
put a negative twist on
right,
it.
and everything FTG's like related to Metro, but you know what I mean?
It's the hood politics.
Yes, but it's not protection.
Well, yeah, it is.
They're trying to put you in a box.
I feel like though with that type of shit, the more you speak on it, the more fire you're giving the fuel. You know? So me, I just say, you know what? Okay, cool. You guys are saying this. Let me show my actions something different. So if you guys keep saying this, then niggas look at you like, yo, you guys are just hating.
Yeah.
So much like it's not adding up. The math is not mathing. You guys are saying this, but we're doing something positive. We're doing another thing. We're doing something different than what you guys are portraying. So now it's just like, okay, these guys are chilling nonchalant. They don't give a fuck about what you guys are saying. These guys are trying to attack every aspect of our lives, every aspect of our music.
And
they even used to put our lyrics in some of our lyrics in court cases.
In court cases,
trying to indict some of the homies and shit.
Yeah,
you know, but that shit just. It wouldn't work because it's all circumstantial.
They're doing it throughout. It looks like they're doing it throughout all counties, all provinces, states, because this happening for the big dogs. You know what I mean? Like happening to y'all too.
And it's deeper too. They put us in these environments, you know, with all these things happening around us, you know. And the thing is, bro, for a long time, bro, you don't even know that you're when you come from these places, you don't even know that you're poor. You don't even know that you're from like all this stuff happening around you. You see crackheads, you see hookers, fam. You see all
realize later on.
You realize, damn, shootings, fam, in the hood, fam. You're running home laughing.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, yo, like, bro, you know. So, bro, like at the end of the day, like you start to realize, bro, like, yo, at the end of the day, like they put us in boxes, they put us in these environments, and they expect us to come out because there's anomalies that come out, go in the hood, like they go to school, like they come out and they do the best in the real world, you know? But like at the end of the day, not everybody is that blessed and lucky,
no,
because like there's so much distraction. They say in the West here, in the diaspora, in Canada, America, Australia, they say that if you want like whatever you want in diaspora, you can have, fam, you know. But if you want to be poor, you can be poor. If you want to be a drug dealer, you can be a drug dealer. But there's so many options and there's no guidance. So the thing is, when you're having all these options, so many things to do, so many routes, fam, you know, like, and the only thing you see is the drug dealers with bare money, fam. You see, if you're a girl, you see the hookers with bare money, fam, you know? Bro, what are you gonna choose, fam? If all you see, like, there's an example. If I'm an architect or if I'm an electrician, fam, and someone, he's not an electrician, and we're looking at the same room, fam, I'm gonna see, yo, this does this is connected to this is why this works, fam. He's oblivious, fam. You know, and that's how it is, fam. We're out here in the hood, fam. We're put in these environments, fam, and then these like
the people outside looking
in
they aren't able to perceive what you guys are going through, right?
You know, they think we're just going to this path because we're just these people, but in actuality, it's all we know, fam.
It's being,
You know,
I guess the best way to explain it
it's being
product of your environment.
product environment. If you take the person dropping at All Saints, what happens?
bro,
Right?
my mind literally, bro.
Not everyone's gonna make it still. There's still people at All Saints. Shout out to All Saints. But
let's talk about, because you guys have two projects essentially that you guys are working on that I've heard so far off screen. Tell us about your project about Been Too Long. Let's hear about it. Because
it wasn't even one of the first songs that we had together. That was like in the middle.
Yeah.
How did that even fucking come about?
Bro, it was literally, I swear it was freestyle first. The freestyle.
Yeah. The Been Too Long shit. I got a beat from one of my homies.
Okay.
And he sent me the beat, and I was listening to it. And then I showed this guy the beat, and we're literally just driving. We're just driving around, and I'm like, yo, because we're about to go to the studio anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we're about to go do the Toxic Love shit.
Yeah.
So we go. I'm like, yo, we have studio today, 2 hours. It's me, him, and my homie Mar. I'm like, okay, let's do this song first, because I didn't finish my Toxic Love verse.
Yeah.
He finishes.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I already have the hook for this. Let me go in the studio, and in the verse, let me think of something real quick, and then you hop onto the shit.
Right.
So I sent him the beat, and then he wrote the beat while I was in the booth doing my shit. And then when I came out, he laid his verse down, and LJ just mixed it, and I'm like, whoa.
That was it.
That was it.
But how'd you get into that beef? Why was he pissed? Your other boy. He said your other boy was pissed over that song.
No, he said his other boy sent him the beat.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah. Okay.
Well, yo, tell us about your other track. Tell us about next Toxic Love. Because you showed me the video off screen and tell
that looked lit.
us about it. Yeah.
I remember exactly when I heard the first song.
Toxic Love is a like, these music videos, for one, are really good music videos.
Don't label, I'm just trying to fuck shit. See, I don't want your loyalty, I just want your love. Got you running around in circles trying to figure what it was. I can be your friend. Hope you really understand that I can. Know I'm highly in demand. Used to be my wifey, but I see you as a fan.
Never thought I'd find a girl and make her my wife. All these other hoes be trifling, they just go for one night. Got me feeling some type of way I never felt, and I like all good expression.
We got like the cribs we were doing in the barbershop and stuff like that. This was like, for me especially, it was a big highlight of this year for me, you know. Everything came together pretty nice, and like we're shooting, like we shot Toxic Love, and Toxic Love is like a love song, like toxic, like it's a toxic love song, you know, but like also it's like, if you listen to it, it's also like not all the way like I'm not shitting on the girl, you know, like I'm just like, you know, where did the love go? Coldness in my soul, you know? And like at the end of the day, like with the song, it's like he jumped. I made the song, I laid down the verse, and I sent it to him, and he was like, yo, this shit's hard, bro. Open up a verse.
I was in Toronto when this guy sent it to me. I was on Lowkey, I'm smoking blunt. This guy FaceTimes me, yo, I have this track, yo, listen to the shit. I'm like, okay, cool, play it. I'm like, yo, what? I'm like, Toxic Love,
Toxic Love.
Like, don't say a word, but like, send that through. So I listen to it. I'm smoking. I'm just vibing to it all night, you know? And then I was already on my way back to Ottawa the next day, you know? So I call him like, yo, we need to go studio. So then I sent him a voice note of what I did.
Yeah.
And then he was fucking with it hard. So I'm like, yo, call LJ right away. You know, we need the 2 hours in the studio. Like, went to the cave. I just laid my verse down, and then he mixed and mastered it, and then
this is history.
It's just about to come out on the 28th too, so you guys tap in, you know?
Definitely tap in.
Definitely something to shout out and look out for. Go ahead.
Oh, we sure will look out for it, and we'll tap into it. So saying that right, this is the currency channel over here. So we're gonna talk some money. All right, boys. So what amount of money do you need to be considered rich?
Hood rich?
Rich.
Rich, financially free.
Could be Richie, could be All Saints. I don't know.
Shit, you need a couple mil at least.
Couple mil? What about you?
Like, you can be like, there's a difference between rich and wealth, fam, you know? Because like you can be rich and have like $250,000, fam. Rich, fam.
That being said, what amount of money
depends on your means, fam.
250,000,
bro. Like if you
So 250K, that's what you need to be considered rich.
Oh yeah, actually, yo, it's your answer. Actually, you're right. That's one. Okay.
But like, if you're rich, like real, like, cause like there's levels, you know, and like if you wanna live a comfortable life and like have like say for example a 4-bedroom house in Canada, like you need at least like probably 800,
Yeah,
800,000,
okay.
you know. But like 250,000, it depends where you live too, fam. I could be in Kenya, fam, living like a king, fam.
That
You
is
know.
true. So, go ahead, Tusa. What would you do with your first million?
Shit, me, I'll buy property first of all.
Property.
Okay.
Buy some property, rent those out, get some passive income going.
I like that.
Flip that, buy some more property,
I like
buy
that.
apartment complex, maybe even a super mall, shopping mall,
Mm-hmm.
and bring everything back.
I don't know. Yo, what?
He said, what would he do with his first million?
His first million.
Look at these niggas on YouTube. You can leverage this, leverage that.
No.
leverage that. Next thing you know,
You're first.
Yeah.
You're first.
My first million?
You're first. What do you
Either
do?
I'll buy it's called some property, a rental property, or I'll go into what's that? You know when you're renting out cars and shit?
Yeah.
I'll buy a couple
Like
I'll
Turo?
lease out. You know what I'll do? I'll lease out the cars,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll put them on the garage I'll put them on for to rent it out. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll let that rent money pay for the lease until I pay off the car.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll buy another car, do the same thing. Bring that. I'll buy a restaurant for my mom and them. My mom and my aunts, 'cause they like to cook a lot, so then invest back into the block. You know, some music videos, extracurricular activities for the youngs.
Okay, that's what's
You
up.
know, do some like because when I was living there, sometimes we didn't have the gym to go to community centers because it was closed because the city didn't want to open it for the kids on certain days type shit.
Yes.
So build our own private community where the people from the community are the ones that pitch in
Open
the ideas.
And then
you
run
know,
it
they
too,
run
you
it,
know?
not the government white people they bring in and they want to control everything and shit like
Yeah.
that. Our people from our neighborhoods will be the ones to control it. We'll come up with the curriculums and activities. We'll come up with the summer camps and we'll come up with the programs that we actually need, not the programs that they think we need.
Yeah.
Because they're on the outside looking, they don't really know what we
They
need.
don't know what you
So
guys need, right?
the people together will come together and then we'll decide what we really need, what we don't need, and then we'll just run from there. We'll just run off that.
Yeah.
Basically, you said invest in your mom, invest in yourself, and invest in the community where you came from.
Yeah.
A shout out. What about you, Lowkey
It's
Gwap?
that's some
Me,
stuff, man.
me, I definitely invest like me, like if I had $1 million, like me, the first thing I would do is invest in in myself, you know? So like I'd invest in what I want to do. So like I like me, I wanna have like a platform, you know, like a platform, like a big like YouTube for like motivation, you know, because motivation's a big
You're really
like
about
one
that
of my
motivation, right?
motivation's a big thing for me, you know? And like I definitely invest in real estate too. Like I want to build like houses and like not libraries and schools back
It's
home and shit
honorable.
like that.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
like also like I want to do bro, like one thing I want to do is insurance, fam, you know? Insurance,
You
fam.
need a lot of
You want to be an insurance salesman?
Not an insurance salesman. I want to have an insurance firm, fam,
Okay.
you know? Because insurance,
Yeah.
the thing about insurance is that like
You could do a lot with
you
insurance.
can do
We'll talk.
yeah.
We'll talk.
Well,
I actually
yeah,
understand working
yeah.
at the main, so we'll definitely talk for sure.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, definitely.
And now, last but not least, we want to know, as straight FedEx, what is your best investment?
So far,
Yes.
Lowkey, go for it.
Go ahead.
My best investment was definitely just investing in myself, fam. You know, that
Facts.
was the best thing I could ever do, you know?
Mhm.
Put money into myself.
So basically, that $50 was that $500 for the video. That's what we're talking about.
Now we're here, McLaren's in our videos, fam, you know?
Yeah.
So like it's big, you know? Yeah.
About you, fam.
Exactly. I say the same shit. Invest in
Yourself.
myself. Invest in my family.
Invest in family too, you
That's
know?
pretty much it. Me and my family, yeah.
Invest in your
That's
craft.
what's up.
Invest
Keep
in
it
my
tight.
What should we look out for? What's next for you?
This that toxic love shit. Don't let my shit. 28th, all platforms.
And for the one that don't know, give them
Socials.
give them your socials.
Lowkey_Gwap. You already know all platforms.
FTG Reggie on Instagram. No
Lowkey.
Snapchat.
Yeah.
No Snapchat.
Yeah.
You done with Snapchat?
No, you guys not getting that. FTG Reggie on Twitter.
Yeah.